Good ball in. Ibrahimović, he's back, and it's in. We're used to spectacular strikes from Zlatan Ibrahimović. That one was
for a debut goal for Zlatan Ibrahimović. For a point, and he did just that. Just as he had in PSG's final pre-season friendly against Barcelona.
It took the Swedes just a further 27 seconds, however, to end that drought. Menez releasing Max. He's at the opposite end of the pitch. He was quickly given the opportunity to prove it, as he soon put PSG back.
He showed them how it should be done when they doubled their lead here on the break, 69 minutes in. Zlatan Ibrahimović with the goal.
Разбег шведа, удар, не угадывает Коваль направление этого удара, и парижане выходят вперед.
Blind Marco Verratti and putting a deft finish past Noves in the host's goal. That's your offside trap, latching on to Nene's fantastic lofted pass. He completed a convincing performance from...
Many were wondering whether Zlatan Ibrahimović would raise his game here at the Velodrome, and so he did, bringing Paris level in the 23rd minute with this tight finish either. A wonderful curling free kick from the Swedes put Paris back in front and bring his...
Menez je brži od njega i vraćeno povratno za Ibrahimovića i to je 1-0. 1-0 Ibrahimović.
Ibrahimović chose to take matters into his own hands. A 10th goal in League One for the Swedish maestro, once again making the difference for PSG.
At the other end, goal number 3 for PSG arrived after 70 minutes. Nene setting up Ibrahimović from time. A second of the day for Ibrahimović. This one a simple tap-in from Ezequiel Lavezzi's low cross.
On the edge of the Nice area. A trademark rocket from the Swede to bring Paris level. Ibrahimović have a back heel from Pastore. Christophe Jallet crossed in, and this time Ibrahimović slid home. His 14th Ligue 1 goal, making it 1-0 to PSG. But Nicola Penato parried clear. Ezequiel Lavezzi followed up, and Ibrahimović was ideally placed to steer the ball home. And Ibrahimović was again ideally placed to sweep home the rebound. 2-0 with another opportunity. Menez. The French international squared for Ibrahimović, who simply had to side-foot home for his first Ligue 1 hat-trick. Ibrahimović, who side-footed in to put the Parisians 1-0 up. The Parisian number 18 is now up to a remarkable 18 goals in Ligue 1.
Assist, and Ibrahimović with the finish under Carasso. That and...
Is Lucas Moura looking for Ibrahimović, and that is 2-0.
No sweat for the Super Swede, claiming his 21st goal of this Ligue 1 season. Ibrahimović to make it 2-0. This very much the image of PSG's new generation. This wasn't the Swedes' most memorable.
Bouncing off Mendes, and then Ibrahimović knocking it past Mondonda. Mondonda did get something on it, but couldn't from the spot. A double for Ibrahimović.
It's a mistake by Progrenia. Ibrahimović is in, and that's the equaliser. The league leaders are level at the Parc de France. Side. He's taken it past the goalkeeper, mistake, and it is 2-1 PSG. Gregorini's been out.
Of asking, would this cool Panenka? His 25th goal of this Ligue 1 season, and PSG, to the delight of the travelling fans, 2-0 up.
da cap, al pal, i el gol. Ha marcat Ibra. Ha marcat Ibra.
Fora joc.
Time substitutes Pastore and Beckham combining to set up Ibrahimović. The Swede just staying on side to make it.
Ibrahimović, of course, missed a penalty in the shootout on Wednesday, but made no mistake here, sweeping into the corner to claim his 27th goal.
At the end of the evening, and magnificent scenes at the beginning of the evening too. Zlatan Ibrahimović, who else gave PSG Beckham territory, but also Zlatan Ibrahimović territory. Zlatan hit it, a thunderous strike. What about that for a goal from this?
Zlatan Ibrahimović resisting and adding a second to Paris Saint-Germain.
Maxwell down this left side, and it's Ibrahimović who's given Paris Saint-Germain the lead. Just 5 minutes in.
Brilliantly done, and Ibrahimović can't miss.
What a start for Paris Saint-Germain. In front, inside. Ibrahimović attacking it, but it's not going to be given, is it? Ibrahimović scores his second.
Villain for the hosts, and Zlatan Ibrahimović making no mistake, sweeping in Ibrahimović goals. And what to say about this one to open the scoring? An absolutely remarkable backheel flick from the Super Swede. Just 10 to be 2-0 through the same man. Ibrahimović, captain in the absence of Thiago Silva, with an easy header here.
С разных ракурсов, с разных камер. При французского чемпионата он забил 2 мяча, один из которых был признан шедевром.
Там Кавани, правда, тоже забил очень красиво.
Это мира.
Что сделал Ибрahimović?
Это его знаменитая.
Знаете, сейчас...
В прошлом году им был, на мой взгляд.
В прошлом пока.
А последний покер, по-моему, делал в Лиге чемпионов Левандовский, как раз забив 4 мяча.
4 мяча.
И, в принципе, и завелись, они тут же ответили голом, по-моему, буквально следующая атака. Ну вот дальше непонятно, что происходило.
Here's Van der Vaart, a looping cross. Ibrahimović, 1-0 Paris Saint-Germain. He's injured though. Is Zlatan Ibrahimović clutching his shin. Ibrahimović, no mistake, 2-0. He converts his second penalty of the season. Veronese, and there's Ibrahimović, and that's his hat-trick. 3 goals for Zlatan Ibrahimović.
Oh, the ball is deflected off a back. And Zlatan Ibrahimović makes the best of that. Goal number 3.
А есть еще одна группа, в которой команда вполне может набрать 12 и не выйти.
Мы к этой группе еще перейдем.
Ibrahimović had never scored against Lyon, but he took care of that with a cool Panenka here. Also claiming his 10th goal. DT. Up he stepped for his 11th goal of the Ligue 1 campaign.
Free kick for Paris with Ibrahimović. Oh, what a strike! Pure power. Goal number 4. Paris with another chance. Cavani through to Ibrahimović, and it's 5-0 in stoppage time.
He shoots, he scores. Free kick for Zlatan. It goes in! What a goal by the Swede. His 15th this season.
Up stepped Zlatan Ibrahimović. He made no mistake from the penalty spot, sending goalkeeper Remy Riou the wrong way. Out Javier Pastore, his effort was blocked. The rebound fell kindly to Zlatan Ibrahimović though, and he made no mistake, firing home his second.
Zlatan Ibrahimović all alone in the middle, and that is 18th of the season. Paris Saint-Germain 1-0 up.
5e minute, mauvais renvoi de Riou. Et Zlatan Ibrahimović en profite pour ouvrir le score. Incroyable but de Zlas arrive sur la tête de Zlatan Ibrahimović. Le 31e but du Suédois, toute compétition confondue cette saison.
Valenciennes and Johan Kabai's volley into the ground found its way to Ibrahimović. And the big Swede.
Удар и мяч в воротах. 2-0 в пользу ПСЖ. Златан Ибрагимович на 39-й минуте падает. Удар и гол! Ибрагимович выстрелил как из пушки. Похожий гол он уже забивал, по-моему.
Zachary Boucher looked pensive, and he was unable to stop Zlatan Ibrahimović slotting home. PSG appeared to put the game beyond their host. Johan Kabai's free kick, and a terrific header from the goal machine that is Zlatan. Buda versus Ibra again. This time the keeper made the initial save, but he couldn't deny Ibrahimović. Brilliant showing ingenuity to find the towering head of the Swedish international. That the 20th pass falling into the path of Zlatan Ibrahimović. And that the big Swedes took for one behind at the break, but Ibrahimović struck again 4 minutes before the interval. Cavani. 20 minutes in, Zlatan finally scored for the first time after.
Un contrôle, une feinte, une frappe, il a tout fait! Et il a marqué! C'est super! Un enchaînement de grande classe! Premier but! Avant la libération de 0! Ah, il est bien frappé, fort au sol, comme ça, petit.
Bondo, as who else but Zlatan Ibrahimović put the capital club ahead inside 7 minutes. Javier Pastore nicked the ball from Rance. The Swede seemingly looking to pick out strike partner Edinson Cavani. But his cross instead deceiving Placide. The Rance keeper with a huge...
A delicious delivery in for Zlatan Ibrahimović. Back in after missing the Evian game through injury. Took full advantage of Kevin Monet-Paquet's back pass there to make it 3-0 to Paris just after the hour mark. But the big man completing his 4th Ligue 1 hat-trick with a simple low finish.
Вийшов на заміну замість Езекіля Лавесія. М'яч опиняється у Златана Ібрагімовича. Ібрагімович відзначається за ПСЖ після повернення.
Right way. But Ibrahimovic's shot right in the corner to put PSG 1 up. That is first league goal since late August. Lucas sending in a low cross that was poked home by Zlatan Ibrahimović. The Swede showing great desire to get in ahead of Osvaldo. Hammered into the top corner to put PSG 2-1 ahead. Up his tally to a team leading 8 goals. An absolute.
Buscando nuevamente Matuidi, el disparo, gol de Zlatan Ibrahimović. No había marcado hasta ahora.
Gets it into Ibrahimović. And that's 2. Zlatan.
Développé et un éclair va intervenir à la 72e minute. Le but de Zlatan Ibrahimović. Oui, la balle est bien rentrée malgré le beau.
On the replay either way, Zlatan Ibrahimović making no mistake from the penalty spot. The big Swede with his nut.
And the second time of asking, Ibrahimović slammed it into the top corner.
Serge Aurier crossing in for Zlatan Ibrahimović to make it 1-0 in typically a Zlatan-esque fashion. And comfortably converted by the Swede for his.
Allowed Ibrahimović to stretch out a boot and prod home the equaliser, completely out of the blue. Ibrahimović was given the opportunity to drill home the penalty to level the scores once again. Took the resulting penalty and smashed it home to give Paris the lead. Clock, Ibrahimović stepping up again. Same result, a 7th goal from in. A hat-trick, 2nd of the season, 5th for Paris Saint-Germain, and a clear message for his critics.
Et contre-pied parfait du Suédois pour tromper. Et il a devancé la sortie, le crampon sur une pied. Du bourreau stéphanois. Quel chef. 7 ans, début de sa carrière face à Ibrahimović qui s'offre le triplé. Et le scalp des...
Zlatan Ibrahimović face à Alphonse Areola. La lucarne est trouvée par le Suédois, la 21e minute de jeu. Le PSG par Pébernes et à l'entrée de la surface de réparation, Zlatan Ibrahimović est l'auteur d'un geste impeccable, aussi précis que ce.
Zlatan Ibrahimović with Paris' second, just 18 minutes in. Lovely play from Valotaway, his 8th penalty of the season, 19 for the season, and just 3 goals from taking. But an improvised finish, caught Lossell out. Not one of his most.
And after Angel Di Maria's effort was kept out by Remy Riou, Ibrahimović pounced to prod past the helpless goalkeeper, the other penalty and a yellow card. With history in the offing, the Swedish talisman collected himself to wait for the record as Cavani encroached in the area, but his retaken effort sent Mandanda the wrong way once more to Pastore's chipped pass. Despite appearing to be in an offside position, and took his time to... Ivorian Serge Aurier broke forward from right back.
Turned the favour as Ibrahimović joined the Uruguayan on 7. However, Hooving
18 minutes on the clock. Zlatan Ibrahimovic's header was nodded straight back to him by Marcel Tisserand. Toulouse defenders. Although his shot was beaten away by Ahamada, Ibrahimović was on hand.
Di Maria tout seul. Oh, il va aller chercher son but tout seul. Zlatan Ibrahimović et Johan Wieland ne peut rien.
It's a level with Mustafa Daleb's club record of 85 goals. It was the Swedes' 86th on league duty for PSG, breaking Mustafa Daleb's league to point to the centre spot as Zlatan grabbed PSG's 3rd and his 12th of the season all coming in the last 13 games.
Златан Ибрагимович все-таки забил свой гол. Вышел он здесь 1 на 1 и довольно четко свой момент реализовал, отправив мяч.
Silva, Angel Di Maria and Edinson Cavani for this clash between last season's top two. Lyon beat Valencia in midweek but have picked up just 1 point. Ibrahimović cared about that small matter though. He was unsurprisingly fit enough to pick himself up and duly score his 16-15 of the season in the 36th minute though, and in fine style at that. With one
le ballon pour Ibrahimović de la tête et l'ouverture du score parisienne.
But was back and amongst the goals. Poacher's effort. David Luiz heading it towards the back.
After the half hour, Ibrahimović, the more inevitable it was that PSG would score. They did just that after the hour. Lucas found the overlapping run of right back straight to Ibrahimović, who finished it off with Mustafa Bayalsal playing him onside.
Dawa whipping it in from the left, and there was Zlatan Ibrahimović to get Paris Saint-Germain won the reverse fixture with a brace of penalties. This time he scored from open play just 2 minutes in.
Zurdo, hacia la pelota Ibra, el golpeo.
Instrumental in allowing the Swedish international to finish and make deflected cross, finding Zlatan. He had a quick look to near side.
De llegar Di María, le espera Ibra el centro.
But no wins at home. But they were crumbling before their fans' eyes. 20 seconds into the second half, Cavani pounced to fill in to score in his last 2 league outings. Ibrahimović grabbing his second here after another Trois air half volley that flicked off Saunier on its way past Drea. And completing his quadruple in the first ever 9-0 away game in Ligue 1. The first 9-0, making his third start. But it was the established star of Paris that made the breakthrough 15 minutes in, just over 15 minutes. Ibra with a free kick. Too much power for Cardinal. Long run, playing in Zlatan Ibrahimović. 30 goals for the season, equaling his personal.
Que no hemos visto. Ha habido gol que no hemos visto. Pero ¿qué ha ocurrido? Les pedimos disculpas, pero no.
Minute lead on Saturday. The goal was typical of much of the poor opposition dished up for much of the Ligue 1 season. As a sloppy pass, and he capped off a fine team move by volleying home his 41st goal this term from late.
Zlatan Ibrahimović got in on the act 4 minutes later with goal number 33 of the campaign. The big Swede who's chasing Carlos Bianchivich, showing great strength. And blasting that one in off the underside of the bar. Well, Ibrahimović and PSG late on after being teed up by Maxwell. 35 Ligue 1 goals this season for the Super Swede.
Hands one last time, and he broke the deadlock in trademark imaginative fashion. Angel Di Maria's cross bounced, but he delivered the crowning moment and his 38th league goal this term with a towering header in the 89th minute. He said